Hi, welcome to the vlog. I need to quickly put my food shop away and then we can chit chat. Okay. Hi, hello. How are we all? Welcome to a new vlog. I hope you like my intro. Hope you like the text, the sound. Let me know. But we are starting a new vlog, and this is actually going to be a vlog, not a week of workouts. The last two have been week of workouts, and I'm like, I want to chat. I want to show you what I'm eating, show you what I'm reading. Nothing. But we're going to fix that. And right now, I think I just showed you a bit my food shop away. I've been to Pilates. I've seen Reggie, my nephew, and I did a food shop. So we're back. I've got into my comfies because why is it winter in the UK now? And I'm going to show you what sandwich I make. So what I do, I get sort of a ciabatta panini sort of sandwich, cut it in half. Actually, probably better putting my chicken on while I do all this because it takes a little while. And obviously with emetophobia, my chicken came out raw the other day and it kind of nearly ruined the sandwich for me, but it's okay. I got over it, but I did think I was gonna die for a good while. So I just put paprika, garlic, salt, pepper. Sometimes I put light soy sauce on, and I think I will today. And then I just air fry it for, well, depends on the thickness of your chicken. Some garlic. And last time I really overdid it on the paprika. Oops. Because this one's like really big. It just all comes out. See? Like that. Yep. Some soy sauce. Oh, that was a lot of soy sauce. Some soy sauce. Give it a stir around. So let me go put this in the air fryer and I will be back. So what we're going to do, cut the bread. So 2 pieces. And then we're going to get red and green pesto. Yeah, both of them. Put one on one side, one on the other side. I didn't actually realize until recently that pesto is like a nut thing. I hate nuts, so that was a new revelation. And spread it in. I wonder what everyone's favorite is. Like, do you prefer red pesto or do you prefer green pesto? When did this become a food channel? I'm not sure. And then we put that in the oven with the best bit, mozzarella. I'm literally ravenous right now, and I actually just posted a TikTok. Guys, how are we all feeling about Akatar? I just posted a TikTok of a controversial opinion because personally Akatar was never, like, I've never been obsessed with Sarah J Maas. I fear, sorry guys. I just think it's overhyped. Don't come for me. I liked the second and third Akatar books. The fourth one is so much of a piss take that I actually don't know how anyone thinks that that's a good book. Therefore, it ruined Silver Flames for me. I barely even got into it. I think I got 100 pages and I was like, I actually don't care. Anyways, on that note, I need to know what to read because I'm in such a slump right now. I'm going to force myself to read after lunch, maybe for an hour. First, I need to wash my veg. So, tomatoes and rocket. They look good actually, and they smell good. They kind of smell like a Christmas tree. What's going on there? Taste test. Every time. Okay, lunch spectacular. We're moving on. We're finally getting out of my book slump, hopefully. I've not been able to read a thing. Not a thing. Genuinely, like, I've started about 40 books, got a page or two, and I went, actually, no. So today we're forcing ourselves. I'm going to set a 60-minute timer and we're going to read, or we're going to read 100 pages, one of the two, whichever feels easiest. I've picked Guild by Raven Kennedy. Really light reading, I've heard. I'm actually going to feel physically sick by the men in this book. But I've heard as long as I go into this with the mindset that this is not who she ends up with, I will be fine. But apparently this book is just female rage, disgust, you know, really light, fluffy things. So this is what we're going with. And it's about 380 pages. So it's quite a good length of a book. The text is pretty big. I'm nervous. I need to play some music. If you didn't know, I can't read without music. I can't read in silence. Reading the Plated Prisoner series on Spotify. Perfect. Okay, back. Okay, I've just read 96 pages, I think, in an hour and a bit. Thoughts. There's the proof. That's how much I've read. I'm on chapter 9. Thoughts so far, it's got potential. I actually think this could be a good one. She's funny. We all are in the same boat. We hate the men, really. But it's good. I like the size of the writing on the page. Makes you feel like you're reading faster than you are. I think this has potential. I'm intrigued. I'll keep you updated.
We don't need that much protein. You know, that's sports and nutrition science. I'm terrified of getting. I'm having 2 pounds of sugar a week. You're fine.
Hello everyone! Woohoo! It is Wednesday now. I love how I'm like, yeah, woohoo, high energy. Except it's actually just taking me so long to get out of the house because my whip has decided that I've extremely low blood oxygen this morning or something, which obviously as a health anxious girly, that's actually like concerning. Yeah, so had a bit of a like, do I need to start saying my goodbyes? Like, am I dying? You know. Anyways, I've decided if I'm dying, I'm gonna go out with bang and we're gonna do my interval session. Because you know, why not? So doing an interval session, I actually think it's the same as the one I slayed last week, but slower paces because Rona's decided I'm slow again. Forget me being fast last week, I'm slow again. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Also, I finished that book yesterday and I'm like already like, okay, let me read the second one. So we're in a flow. I just hope the second one grabs me. Because we're off to a good start. I need to stop procrastinating this run because the more I procrastinate, the more like my blood oxygen feels weird. Anyways, let's do this. Warm up is done, and you know what's mad? I forgot that I set my phone last night. It can't go higher in headphones than a certain like volume or something. You know that little notification that we all get? And it's like, turn the volume down. And we all just ignore it. Yeah, turn your volume down. Because I actually was like, I don't want to go deaf. So now I can barely hear what's going on in my earphones, but if it saves me from needing a hearing aid at 25, my goodness me. That was like not hard, but like hard. I think I've said that about every run recently. And weirdly, my left shin pain keeps occurring. That's really not good, is it? Anyways, interval run done. That sweat is not okay. Well, it is okay. It's completely normal and fine. Anyways, interval run done. Still alive so far. So let's go home and I'm gonna start book 2. I'm gonna start book 2 because I need to know what's happening, to be honest. Okay, home, showered, feeling cozy. I'm gonna start this. I think I'm not hungry yet because I had my yogurt and I might have had a top hat as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna read for an hour or until I get hungry because it's 12:30. Hopefully I get 70-ish pages. This is book 2. I finished book 1 yesterday. Oh my god, I finished it in a matter of hours. I ate that up. Just putting it out there, this is really dark. This is really dark stuff. Like the first book I was like, I hate men. But I think this was my review yesterday. I gave it 4 stars. I think I said it has potential, and I really am liking the female main character. She's a badass. She's not insufferable. She's really easy to read. She's quite funny, quite witty. A lot happened in book 1. It was very like boom, 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 you know. So some sad things happened though, and I was like, oh, okay. 1 hour timer. Good morning! Good morning, Baltimore. I am back for a long run. I had a whole content day yesterday. That's what I did yesterday. And now we've got a long run to do. Which, a little bit scared because I'm still like concerned for my health. I have in fact ordered one of them little pulse finger blood oxygen monitors. The health anxiety has got the better of me recently because like the thing is I don't feel good all the time. Do you know what I mean? So like when things are like, okay, if you feel like this, go to A&E, I'm like, I feel like that every day. Like, but I feel like that every day and I just go, oh, it's just anxiety, snap out of it. Do you know what I mean? And it obviously is because those things wouldn't be temporary. That dog is huge. But like, then whenever I read it and then my Whoop obviously said that, I was like, okay, so maybe I feel like this every day because I have no flipping oxygen in my blood, do you know? Realistically, it is probably just the fact that I wear my Whoop a lot looser now. So it's probably like picking up on my bed sheet or something. But like, I had to order this for peace of mind. And if it comes today, I could die on this run at this point. But if it comes today, it says anything other than perfect, take it back, it's wrong, it's faulty. I have 10k to do. I was actually going to say a minute ago that like, I don't know if it's just me, but some 10ks I feel like some routes feel smaller than other routes, even though they're both 10k. Like the route I'm doing today feels smaller than a different 10k route I could do. It's a mindset thing, but anyways, I'm doing it. And I have a 1h10 timer set up, so I just have to run until the timer runs out, really. So yeah, let's get this show on the road. It's actually freezing today, guys. I say this every time, but like today I think it's the first morning where it's like crisp, like it's really, really cold. And also the sun wasn't even up at 6:15 this morning. It wasn't up, it wasn't there, it wasn't awake. We're in autumn. At that point, we're in autumn. It's cold, it's cold. Guys, it's cold. So I guess I will see you in an hour and 10 minutes, hopefully. I'll see you then. I'm gonna take this in like 2 5Ks, but yeah, I'll see you then. Hopefully I'll speak to you at some point during the 10k too. But yeah, let's do this thing. It is so sunny. Wow. I'm officially 1.5k in. The sun is so strong. We're 4k in, 5.8 to go. Don't know how many minutes that is, what, like 45? I have one more lap left. And you know how easy it would be to just stop at my car and go home. I'm so done. But I haven't stopped yet. Where's my last 10k? Last week I went to the bathroom, so I was stopped for like 3 minutes. I haven't stopped, so it's already better. We're on the home stretch. 1k left. Oh my giddy aunt. I did it again. I did it again. I did it 6.5 minutes faster or something, because I stopped the last time, apparently more than once I guess. My last 10k time was technically, like, elapsed time was 1 hour 12 minutes, because my not elapsed time, like with pausing my watch to pee and stuff, it was 1 hour 7. So I was like, oh, I'm only like 30 seconds faster. But Strava counts that as 6 minutes faster. So guys, actually my glutes hurt so bad it hurts. I need to go home and stretch because ouchies. And I'm not stretching right now because there's workmen surrounding my car, so you know. Anyways guys, that was incredible. I nearly stopped at like 4k because that was the start of the next big loop, and I kind of got my head and I was like, blood oxygen's low, I feel faint, I feel dizzy. I was like, Molly, please, we're not doing this, we're not. And then again, I think I recorded at like 8k. I was like, I could just stop, I could just run to my car and I could stop, but I didn't. And good thing I didn't, because I just did 10k in 1 hour 6 minutes 34 seconds at an average 6:39 pace, guys. And my last kilometer was a 6:08. Look at that spike. That's a sprint finish if I've ever seen one. That was amazing. Yeah! honestly, this is just great. And I think my outfit helped. I really liked my outfit. Look good, feel good, do good. Do you know what I mean? Life motto. I do not know when runs like 10Ks became the huge. Do you guys know? Because I don't know. I actually can't believe I did that. Like genuinely, well I can. Like I knew I was capable. But after that little health anxiety wobble, and I was gonna panic because of what my Whoop had said. By the way, guys, this is not me like slating Whoop. I love my Whoop. I love my Whoop. But when you have a brain like mine, seeing a number and it's like irregular is on anything, it's gonna make me wobble. Do you know what I mean? Anything will make me wobble, but it's just a matter of fighting back, you know. And this is me doing that, like by me going, you know what, we're gonna go out with a bang, we're gonna go do intervals, is shocking to me, because like I used to like look for an excuse to not be able to do my runs and stuff, like because I would just be so scared of like being sick that I would just be like, oh my toe hurts, I can't run. Whereas now I'm like, oh I'm gonna die, may as well run. Like the mind shift that is happening subconsciously, because I'm putting so much work into my brain, but the mind shift that's happening and that I can see happening now in like these situations, like yeah, I'm still anxious as anything, but the fact I still went and did that, huge. This time last year me was in the pits. Like it's coming up on a year soon, which is kind of starting to get in my head too, because I'm like, oh, it's gonna happen again. I'm like it's really stuck in my head at the minute that like it's coming up to a year of when my life just did a 180, my mental health just plummeted, and I'm like, well then it's gonna happen again, it's bound to happen again, like it happened then, it's gonna happen again, especially if I do the same thing that I did then, you know. And I'm like, well, that's not how it works. That is not how it works. That is how it's gonna work if I keep thinking like that. But we're thinking positive. I'm actually feeling really quite optimistic, but I don't want to like say that and then like this little device comes, I put my finger in and it's like, you've got no oxygen in your blood. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I must get inside and I must talk to you about my book. Guys, genuinely last night I was like pacing about my room like, I have no one to talk to. This is the best book I've read all year. Like this book series has me in a chokehold and I'm on book 2. I am so excited. I'm really hoping the next books don't let me down, because they're chunky. They're really chunky, and honestly this book was close to getting points reducted because they were travelling for too long. You know, like in a fantasy book when they're on the road, I genuinely felt like Donkey and Shrek, be like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Like they were on the road for so long, but then at the end of it, it cleared up that it was 2 months, and I thought, you know what? That's valid, because that felt like 2 months. Whereas usually it's like 4 days, and then it's like, well, that was dramatic. Do you know what I mean? But it all made sense. And then the middle plot twist caught me. I think it's the only book, I think I'll put it in, the clip of me like literally, I turned around to like talk to someone about what just happened and there was no one there, and I was like, what do I do? It shocked me to my core. I did not see the plot twist coming. I see everything coming. I see everything coming. It actually takes quite a lot of the joy out of things. I predict everything. This thing, way over my head. I don't even know what, it didn't even enter my brain. I was literally sitting there like, how did I miss that? Then the end plot twist, I knew. I had figured it out from the get-go, like I knew. But I was so excited. I have never been so excited to like read a plot twist that I knew was coming in my life, and then knowing I was right, I was like, this is the best feeling ever. Like the thrill guys, the endorphins, the adrenaline that I felt in that moment. I literally FaceTimed my sister. I was like, you need to read this book series. It is, trigger warning again, it is really dark. Has really dark stuff, especially in the first book, like really dark stuff, and your female rage will be like, I don't want to read this. But you have to. It is. I have not felt this obsessed with a book series in a long time. I'm gonna edit my content for tonight, and then I'm gonna read my book all damn day. I'll talk to you about it later, or more stuff. I don't know what else I'm gonna do actually today. Park runs tomorrow. Is it gonna happen? Do you know what I did? Oh, mum's definitely seen my Strava and now people know what I ran. Anyways, let's go inside. Chicken fried rice. Then I add some sweet chili because it's a bit dry without some sauce. Yum. Wow. Wow, lots of veg, some rice, some chicken. Yum. Okay, I have my lunch and I'm locking in to Love is Blind UK. There's a new season. These sort of shows I switch in and out of. I don't think I've watched the other seasons, but I've definitely watched one, and I definitely watched an American one just to see how they got on. But I'm locked into this one. I'm currently on episode 3. Also, I did fall victim to the Sophia and Cynthia influence as always, and I did watch the Let's Marry Harry thing. I was so against. I was like, I'm not watching this show. I don't like him because he doesn't want to get married. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a whole thing. Anyways, I couldn't help myself. So I put it on. The drama. So it actually is baffling if you watch it, or if you have watched it, you'll understand. But like, it was like whiplash. It was so... Anyways, the reunion's coming out, I think, on Wednesday. Anyways, I'm going to go eat this, watch Love is Blind. And then we're going to start this. I couldn't start it last night because it starts with a prologue. And I always have to lock into prologues because I struggle whenever they're like 10 years ago. I'm like, oh gosh. But yeah, gonna go enjoy this. Bye. Hello. It's Saturday. And obviously I'm not a parkrun. Do you want to know why? I slept for like 10.5 hours. Right through parkrun. Right through everything, actually. I slept through everything. My 10k yesterday obviously just wiped me out. I've lost my lip balm. My lip balm was here a second ago. It's now 1 p.m. My lunch is in the oven, and I don't think I showed you all these yet. I got loads of new notebooks for some journals, and I got a planner. This is like my favourite thing ever now because I can just put my whole week planned out in front of me, and then every day I can wake up and be like, right, you know, these little journals. This one is going to be my victory journal, which I never stick at enough, but I always feel better whenever I do it. So it's basically at the end of the day. I probably recommend it at the end of the day or in the morning you wake up after, because it makes your brain think of all the positives. Like, you have to think of all the positives that happen in your day and write them down. And then these two, this one I think is going to be my work journal, like my work ideas, my social media stuff, because it says bright ideas on it, so I figured it's fitting. And then this one's I'd rather be at the beach. That's what it says. And I think this is actually just going to be like a normal journal. Do you know what I mean? But I always am like, what do I write? I always overthink writing it. And then obviously I've got my planner. So I'm just sitting here and I'm going to organise some things. I just wanted to show you them. And I still have a run to do. I don't want to skip the gym, so I might run later. I don't know. I kind of hate running at night these days because I've ate so much I feel quite heavy. But I also hated running at night recently because it was way too warm. It was like 26 degrees still at like 9 p.m. and I was like, oh, how am I meant to run? But now it's like 14 degrees at like 7 p.m. So like I can deal with that, do you know what I mean? So I might run later. Oh, book update guys. Book update. I have read 213 pages now of book 3. Pretty good like dent in this yesterday. It really took me a while. See the chapters of Queen Melina and also the King Midas chapters. I'm like, boring. Like, you know, I'm just like, come on, get through this already. Anyways, I need to actually go do the things I said I was just about to go do, and I will update you later if I'm gonna run. Oh, also my little finger thing here. Shall I do it again just because I tried to film it yesterday for you and I was like so anxious. My heart rate was like sky high. I was like so nervous that I couldn't articulate what was happening. I'm only doing this for the sake of this YouTube because I told myself that this was a one and done thing. I'm not testing this all the time because that would just become another health anxiety thing that I have to check all the time, and I'm not doing that. So This is just for the sake of the vlog, okay? You stick your finger in. You're meant to be like resting for a while before, so this might scare me. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Anyways, YOLO. Testing, testing. 99. Guys, it's literally perfect. Whoa. Why is my heart rate at 48? Help. Health challenge. 99 yesterday too. My blood oxygen levels are literally perfect. Like, perfect. Anyways, no more of this, please. But hopefully later. Sometimes I like a nighttime run, you know? Sometimes. We'll see. I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Okay, plot twist. I thought, oh, I'll be a really cute girlfriend and I'll come support my boyfriend in his bowls game because he's decided to go back to bowls. I think he's trying to embrace his like old man state prematurely. I don't know. So now I have no clue where to go. Oh gosh, I think I see him. Or his team. See, I can't walk in there. No harm. I can't. I feel so like undercover because he doesn't know I'm here and I'm like, I can see you. Okay. But see, I can't walk in there. As soon as I walk into this place, like, this is intimate. Do you know what I mean? It's intimate. And I'm in a bright turquoise. Let's check his Find My Friends. Because I'm scared. Oh gosh, I'm really quite scared. You don't understand. I'll maybe show you in a second how, like, obvious this is going to be when I walk in here. If I walk in, oh my word, someone's balls just went flying past. Oh my word. I can see all his teammates, I think, because, like, they're in the same colour as him, but I haven't seen him. But his Find My Friends is right here. So I'm in the right place. I'm a bit too scared to walk in, to be honest. Oh no, this isn't panning out how I wanted it to. This is actually panning out exactly how I thought it was going to. But I was kind of hoping I could like sneak in the back, watch from like, you know. Guys, I fear I can't walk in that gate. There's no chance. Because they're all just there. They're all just there. Also, if I didn't have to walk the whole way over there, that would be such a good seat. I could just read my book. Guys, I'm still outside, I actually do. Guys, I fear I couldn't do it. I'm gonna try the original gate. It's making it worse because like it's so quiet, so intimate, so it would have been so noticeable if I walked in there. And I can't even see my boyfriend. Oh, help. Like, I know he's right here. His phone is right here. Helch, literally helch. It's fine, I will work my courage up. I think this gate was the right idea. That gate was just a bit too, hi guys, I'm here. And I don't want that. I don't want that. Because like, I don't want you to know I'm here. Okay, take two. I'm nervous. They're right here. Right through this bush. I found him. I'm hiding behind this. Okay, an hour and 20 minutes later, they're done. They won. Woohoo! I now have to drive home and like maybe try hype myself up to go on a run. I don't know. We're here. I'm gonna try my best, but not feeling too confident right now. I feel so full, like so full. I don't even know what I'm gonna do today, but this is why I don't like running at night. Cause like, I think mainly it's a mindset thing. Like I'm thinking, oh, I have so much food. That means there's so much food to be sick, you know? But realistically, people run at night all the time. Let's just get this show on the road. It is currently 7:20, so my calculations were kind of correct. And I think I'm gonna aim for 5, but I'll just see how I feel, to be honest. I'll just see how I feel. But it's a lovely evening. The sun is out. There's like no clouds in the sky. It's perfect, except the sun's so low at this point that like I'm gonna get blinded. And I don't have sunglasses, so Like, look at the weather. Perfect. Oh gosh, the watch is ready. I don't know if I am. We're going very slowly. This is literally the perfect night ever. It's just me and my very long shadow. Why was that actually like the sweatiest, hardest slow run of my life? Like, that was only 30 minutes and it was the longest 30 minutes of my life. Hello, happy Sunday. We're at the gym and I forgot my tripod. So I can't even show you what I'm going to do in the gym, but it's probably going to be the exact same thing as I did last week. Anyways, I've got my book. More importantly, last week I forgot my Kindle. Was it last week? The week before last, I forgot my Kindle. It was rough out there on the Stairmaster. And also, it's 9 o'clock, so I was expecting the gym to be a lot busier. There's only 3 cars here. So maybe they're all away doing the Antrim Coast Half Marathon. Gosh, it's happening like probably in an hour or something. If you did that, well done. I was about to say good luck and then I remembered it'll be over when you watch this, but if you did that today, well done. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I think I vlogged it last year. Like, I did really good at the run until like the last 2 kilometers. Then I was like, I hate this. But that whole run, I shocked myself, and like I remember thinking my mental strength is so strong right now. I felt so good. It was great. Like, I was like on fire. Even my dad was like, I was so shocked because you were just running past me like, where's the bathroom? Yeah, I stop way too many times at the toilet because my brain tells me I need to pee, but I don't. I need to get out of that habit because it makes all my races slower. Anyways, I thought it was a great run until the last couple K, but I was so disappointed because for us slower folk, they had no water, they had no boost, they had nothing. I can't work with someone that didn't accommodate for average runners, you know? No water at the finish line of a half marathon. There was just things everywhere, empty. And I was like, bad organisation there, folks. Do better, do you know what I mean? Accommodate for the entire mass numbers that you knew were coming. Anyways, I'm not there this year, obviously. Anyways, hope everyone enjoyed it. Hope there was water for you if you were slower, because last year that did send me into a whole panic. Anyways, yeah, let's go to the gym. I need to strengthen my glutes because after my run the other day, my glutes were on fire. Like, I could barely sit down. I was like, they are not strong enough. This is why we strength train. Let's go. You know, sometimes I wonder, like, it's 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Why have we got ear bleedingly loud, horrible music on? And there's only like 1 or 2 guys in the gym right now. Surely you don't need this on. Matter of fact, everyone's got headphones on. So this is just for no reason. It's a terrible vibe. That was really quite sweaty actually. That Stairmaster. Really quite sweaty. And you know what's so annoying? As soon as I got onto the Stairmaster, I had such a juicy chapter and I was like loving my life, and then the next chapter ruined everything. Queen Melina, I don't care. Like, genuinely, I don't care. I don't. And like, I was just at the Stairmaster like, of course I couldn't have had another, you know, normal chapter. No, had to be one of the boring ones. Anyways, we are going home. I think the only thing I could film was that I tried a new machine. I tried the calf raise machine, the standing one. No, I usually use the seated one. I tried that and I actually really did like it. So I'll probably use that from now on. My water bottle touched one of the machines and like it literally was like in slow motion, but I can't actually tell if it did touch it or it just like looked like it touched it. So now every time I've drank from this I've been like, oh well, it was nice knowing you guys. Anyways, that is my week. Probably end this vlog here and then start it again like immediately, because like at the start of this vlog, the thing you watched at the start was my Sunday afternoon, like me at the little food festival. I'll probably do the exact same thing and start next week when I have something next to update you on. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, maybe subscribe, you know. I will see you next time, guys. Love ya. Bye.